Hi, I'm Bill Rubenstein, your SAT expert for Professor.com. Here's some thoughts for all students to consider. You're applying to college at a moment of great challenge for yourselves and for your country. Globalization has meant that American workers now compete in a global marketplace. A marketplace which puts a great emphasis on innovation, on new ideas, and complex solutions to complex problems. Yet in preparing students for this challenge, the US, it seems, has been on a long, steady decline. 53% of all PhDs earned in the United States now are awarded to foreigners. 35% of all tech firms in Silicon Valley are owned by Chinese or Indian nationals. And it's not their fault. They earned this by thinking their way to the top. At the same time, the United States is, however, first in some things, like obesity, for example. 30% of us are obese, and we have the highest rate of imprisonment of any country in the world, 6 times that of communist China. Is it possible that some new thinking about the future of our country is in order? And if that thinking isn't going to be done by you, who will it be done by? So when you consider how you're going to prepare for the SAT, a test in the rudimentary skills behind complex thought, try to imagine for a minute that there may not be an instant solution and no quick fix. Instead, try to imagine that you are opening a door to a world that you may never have noticed before, even though it's been all around you. It may be awkward to walk through that threshold. At first, you won't recognize the landmarks. But if you keep going, working as hard as you can, pretty soon you'll be looking back at all the people standing where you were, wondering why they're still there in the dark. And where are you? Nobody's offering you a job as a CEO. There's no guaranteed place at Harvard. Instead, this is about something more valuable than either of those things, the ability to think for yourself, to recognize statements that are false and to seek ways to seek out those and find those that are true. The Greek philosopher Aristotle commented that as man was given the capacity to think, a person isn't fully human until he has taught himself to do so. Here's hoping that the segments in this series will help provoke, inspire, and guide a few of you to do just that. I'm Bill Rubenstein, your SAT expert for Professor.com.